All in, set, they're off. Race over the 1.25 miles here. They come out to a fairly decent line and begin their journey down the back straight. Queen Emma is the slowest to get on with things. Shiva Shakti is one of the first to show. Mistral Star, Maman Joon in prominent positions. Bakara Rose in red against the running rail to Gather Ye Rosebuds, and in behind those Lodon, and then towards the outside is Climate Friendly, who's next to the favourite Shining Jewel in the blue colours. Who is in company with and then Maman Joon as they leave the back straight. At this stage, Eastern Empress, who has a yellow cap, is towards the back of the field. Just got the one behind her, Mrs. Twig, at this stage. With those is Queen Emma, and the green cap of Night at Sea is also with those. But they're heading down towards the home turn and already halfway. Bakara Rose leads. Mistral Star, black and white in second place, is next. Gather Ye Rosebuds behind those. Blue and pink jackets sitting on the rails, just about in third position. Maman Joon is next, and then the stripes of Showy on the inside of Shiva Shakti in the maroon colours. Mistral Star is there as well. Lodon and Climate Friendly and Wadho behind these, and Maman Joon in the violet colours beginning to pick her way through rivals. The blue of Shining Jewel is up wide on the track now as they race down with a 3 marker in sight. They've shunned the far side running rail, and Bakara Rose in red still leads. Gather Ye Rosebuds, debut run for her. Blue and pink jacket is up there. Mistral Star in the black and white behind these. Maman Joon is now switched towards the left. On the extreme left is Shining Jewel. Showy is behind these to Climate Friendly. Heading down to the 2 markers. They've still got a way to go in this. Maman Joon though, Kevin Stott the near side. Gather Ye Rosebuds, Connor Beasley in the blue and pink colours battling on well. Mistral Star behind these. Shining Jewel heads the remainder, but they're all well big. There's a furlong first to last here. Gather Ye Rosebuds is clear and is going to win this by miles. Inside the final 100 yards then, it's Gather Ye Rosebuds, a big price individual, but has won impressively. Maman Joon will be in second. Mistral Star will be in third. Then Shining Jewel might just have held fourth to Wadho, and Queen Emma made a bit of progress behind those.
Connor Beasley has won our third race on Gather Ye Rosebuds. You haven't just won, you've beaten them by 9.5 lengths. Did you realise how far in front you were?
To be honest, obviously I didn't, because obviously on that ground, just a matter of keeping her in the rhythm, and you know, she was straight as a gun barrel, and when I asked her under pressure, you know, she really picked up then, and I wasn't really sure I was that far ahead, but on this sort of ground, you know, I didn't want to, you know, I wanted to keep the momentum going more than anything.
I suppose with a performance like that, you're always thinking, OK, they're first-time horses, a lot of inexperienced horses. To what extent was that margin a function of the ground, and to what extent was it a function of the fact she's very good? Yeah,
I mean, listen, she travelled. I was a little bit slow away, but she recovered quick into her stride. Got a lovely pitch all the way around, and you know, she travelled really strongly. But like you said, on that ground, and first time out, I wasn't wary, but you know, you've always got in the back of your mind, once you commit them, I like to just keep them at the job. But no, she's done it really well, and she gave me a good feel.
All right, Connor, well done.
Thank you.
So our third race goes the way of Gather Ye Rosebud. She's done it incredibly impressively in the colours of Linda Shanahan and Sue Magna, trained by Jack Channon, who's going great guns, nearly into double figures already. Here he is with his mum Jill, who was very proud watching on in the winners' enclosure. And it's the first time you've been racing this year, Jill, so I thought I had to get you in because you clearly watching on with enormous pride.
Well, it's a little bit more to watch now, isn't it? The novelty had worn off before. So no, we're very proud of him. It's great.
And did you come here, Jack, with great expectations of this filly today?
No, she's always been a very nice filly, and she's just taken a bit of time to come to hand, and she's been working really nicely in the last sort of 2 or 3 weeks, and in the last week or so she's really come in a coat. So we were expecting a nice run, but you know, that was pretty impressive today. I don't think anyone can ever quite expect that.
Yeah, and even Connor said, you know, he was quite surprised by how far clear he was in the closing stages, but she seemed quite relentless.
No, exactly. He said she actually missed the break by, I think, 2 or 3 lengths, and she's just jumped into the bridle and tanked him round. And he said I was expecting something to come, and nothing ever did. But she just kept picking up. So no, it was a fantastic performance.
Do you have to recalibrate your expectations slightly now?
I suppose you do, but you know, I'll speak to Mr. Channon and Mr. Magna, and I'm sure we'll make a plan. But you know, that was very impressive, and you've got to look at what they do at the track sometimes, and say, well, you know, she's done that. Let's see how far we can go. You know, we're in this game to have good horses, and she certainly looks one.
Family you know well. You trained the dam, you trained the half-brother who ran yesterday. To what extent does that inform you in terms of how you go about training them and what you do with her next?
Yeah, well, the whole family seem to have a little bit of a kink in them, and she's no different. You know, she is a little bit tricky at times, but she seems a little bit more chilled than the rest of them, and I think that's, you know, you saw she travelled really exuberantly through the race, but I think that's just a natural trait of the family. But they all stay, and they get better with age. So if that's the case, then, you know, that'll be great.
Good to see your mum and dad here supporting you at the races today. What's it all been like at home since you took over?
Yeah, no, it's been great. Like I keep saying to everyone, it's business as usual, really. You know, me and Dad have been doing everything together for about 8 years now, and that hasn't changed. It's just that, you know, if it comes down to a 50-50 decision, I get the deciding vote now, which was never the case. But no, you know, we work together well, and we've worked together for a long time, and no, it's been really, really enjoyable.
You made a flying start. The horse is obviously very healthy.
Yeah, no, they're in great form, and you know, we thought they were in great nick at the start of the. When we started running horses in February, and they've continued that to this point, and just, you know, hope they can carry on doing that throughout the season.
All right, congratulations.
Thank you, Nick. Cheers.
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.